rad roach infestation in the settlement has become out of control. Before the inhabitants of the place can give you any clues with regards to your main mission, they've asked you to sort out their pest issue. You were taken to an underground compound, the supposed source of the rad roach infestation. Well, hello there, Board Game Maniacs, and thank you for joining me in for another battle report for this theme month of Fallout Wasteland Warfare by Modiphius Entertainment. I'm having a lot of fun this theme month, I'm not going to lie. I am thoroughly enjoying playing Fallout Wasteland Warfare. I love everything about this. The miniatures are phenomenal, mechanics are awesome into it. The gameplay is just blowing my mind. And on top of that, I can't believe how much the community is growing for this game. I am getting emails all the time for subscribers and viewers to ask me to play some Fallout Wasteland Warfare. And I am listening to you. Just be aware of this. I am listening to your comments. I'm reading your comments. I'm replying your comments. I'm reading your emails. I'm replying to your emails. And because of that, you are making this Fallout Wasteland Warfare month happen. It's not me that's happening, but then again, I would probably still play it eventually because I do love this game and I want to put it on camera. But it's on camera a lot sooner because of all of you that have been emailing and commenting and everything. So thank you very much for that. I want to give a shout out to as well to Modiphius Entertainment because they made an awesome game. And if you go to their website, modiphius.com, you can check out more of the games that they do have, and also a ton of highly detailed miniatures for this game, Fallout Wasteland Warfare. I strongly recommend going over and checking it out. You will not be disappointed in one way at all. You will love it. And it's just everything is at your fingertips, and they're very transparent in what they have and what they do. You can download the cards and unicards, and you can proxy other miniatures in to play this game if you want. But the miniatures are so awesome. I don't know why you wouldn't want to get the miniatures for them. So I just wanted to say that because I love playing this game. I love the miniatures. Anyhow, okay. So we are playing another game for Fallout Wasteland Warfare, and we are tweaking one of the scenarios to turn it more in an AI scenario. And the scenario that we're playing, I already have it printed out underneath. I'll show you. I'm just going to move the book out of the way. It is Den of Pestilence. Really cool scenario. You can see there's like a maze type board that you go by. You're supposed to play this on a 3x3 table, but I tweaked it a bit and we're playing on a 2x2 table, but it does say in the instructions that depending on your terrain and everything, you can make it smaller or larger. It's totally up to you. And that's what I did. Now, what's really cool about this scenario is, number one, you are fighting the rad roaches. I've never fought a rad roach yet, so this is going to be very, very interesting. You can see here, there's an objective marker in the center of this board, and that objective marker represents none other than a rad roach nest. So that is very, very dangerous. And pretty much what you have to do as the survivor, whether it's a settler, survivor, scavenger, you name it, the objective of this is within 6 rounds is to get and kill this nest within 6 rounds, like I said. And that nest has a rating, and it has 4 hit points, but no armor. So once you hit it 4 times, it is destroyed, and you would win the game. But you have the rad roach swarms to contend with. I have 6 rad roaches, so I have to deploy them within orange, I think it is, or yellow. I'm not exactly sure, I'll have to read it, but you have to deploy them within this center, and they start from there, and they have a sole objective, and that is to go out and find food. It don't really say this. Again, this is kind of tweaking it as I go along, like I said when I set this game up. Now, on top of that though, it does say about the rad roaches to use AI because you can play 1 player or 2 player with the 2 entrances, but we're only playing 1 player, so we're going to have 1 miniature, and it stipulates into the rules that your miniature cannot cost any more than 100 caps. So that makes it a little bit interesting so that you can select one so that you can go and survive this rad roach infestation, destroy the nest. Woo-hoo-hoo. I don't know if we're going to do it. We'll certainly try it. And on top of that, we're on a time crunch of using it and getting it done within 6 rounds. But there's also one other stipulation into this here scenario, and that is every time you kill a rad roach, it instantly populates back within base contact of the nest. So you kill one out here, it goes and it comes back here. So you have to make your way through the maze, shoot or melee to kill the nest, and contend with everybody that's coming at you. And like I said, I have 6 rad roaches, and trust me, you don't want to get in base-to-base contact with them looking at their rad roach swarm bite, because it can be pretty devastating. But it does do 1 point of injury, but it's not physical damage, it's not electrical damage, or element damage, I should say. It is actually radioactive, so it will do rad damage to you. So you have to be careful with that. What else could I say about this before we get started and I show you the board? Oh yes, what I strongly suggest is going to Board Game Maniacs on YouTube, clicking the subscribe button and the bell notification to get notified when videos like this and other games for Fallout will pop out onto our channel so you can view it. Because I guarantee you there are going to be a lot more videos because of all the requests and emails that I've been getting asking me to play this. This is probably going to be one of the games that is a continuous basis on our channel of 1 game a month. I'm going to at least try, or 2 games a month, or maybe even a whole new full theme month of Fallout Wasteland Warfare. We will see, but again, I listen, I comment, I reply, and thanks to you, we are going to be playing Fallout Wasteland Warfare by Modiphius Entertainment. Let's take a look at who I picked. I picked none other than Sole Survivor Day 1. So this is Nora, but she is the Day 1 survivor. She's able to have 3 physical, 3 elemental, I guess it is, and 1 radiation damage shield that she has. So that's not too bad. Dog handler, but poor dog meat is not with her this time because the cap of this again is 100 caps. So because of that, I had a combat shotgun and a tire iron. So combat shotgun is for the range attacks. Tire iron is for any of the close combat. Now, with the 100 point limit, I think I'm at 96 or 98 points. No, 96 points. And I can't take anything else with me. Yeah, I'm sure you could take like a settler or a scavenger and then you could make them very, very OP by giving them, you know, like some kind of armor that absorbs, like a hazmat suit that will absorb all of the radiation hits or whatever. But the thing is, if you did that, what's the fun in that? You want to make it interesting for the gameplay as well as the video. So this is why she only has 1. I didn't get a hazmat suit or anything attached to her. And looking at the rad Roach Swarm here for a second, they hit on endurance, or they have 4 health, and they hit onto agility of 3. And you can see on this card here, the Rad Roach Swarm Bite. I was kind of confused about this card at first when I looked at it, but thanks to the large community out there, I put a post on social media and I got hits telling me exactly what it does. So just so we can be on the same page with this. So with the Rad Roach, you're going to roll the green die with the white, obviously. And if you hit with agility of 3 or less, you're going to do 1 point of radiation damage. And if your Rad Roach Swarm has 2 or more health, it can attack you for an extra 1 at the same action. So pretty much it gets a free attack onto you. So that's not good. So if it has full health and it's in base-to-base contact with you, on its next round, it can attack you 3 times, which can be pretty devastating. So Nora's health can drop down pretty quickly because she had 6 health in total. Hopefully that's not going to be the case and she will destroy that nest swarm before round 6 is over. And also because this is AI for the Rad Roach Swarm, I don't have the AI card, so I kind of tweaked it a bit. So the sole purpose of the Rad Roach Swarm is to go out and search for food, and Nora is the food source. So they're going to go out looking, and they see her, they're going to attack her, and that is their sole thing. We're not going to roll like the blue effects die to determine what they do. It's just, that is what they do. And that is it. So anyhow, let's look at the board. Let's look at how it's all set up so when we start playing this game of Den of Pestilence. You can see the board is set up, and it is set up closely regarding what the printout was on the sheet, it is kind of like a maze, and you have 2 entrances to the nest, one here and one here. You have 6 rad roaches, and whenever you kill one, it instantaneously comes back face-to-face contact with the nest. So pretty much you kill one, the other one crawls out and starts doing its search. That is a really scary thing. And all of these things are blocking line of sight. You do have some stuff that's going to give you some bonuses for cover, but they don't have any range. They're just melee strictly. So the only negatives is if you're here and you're shooting it past that, you're going to get a negative to it. So you got to be careful with that. Nora is starting right here, and that is it. Hopefully she is going to be successful in exterminating those pesky rad roaches. Let's go on, shall we, to turn 1. We were on the turn 1 for Nora because she is totally outnumbered. So I am just going to move her, gotta get it on camera, that way. So she goes like that. And then she's going to move one more time. It's kind of difficult doing this with one hand, I have to say. But hey, it's okay. I can handle it. I can handle it. So Nora, for second activation, go boo. Just like that. That ends her activation. Now we're on to the horrible, horrible Red Roach Swarms. Alrighty, mix them up, mix them up. Oh, did I flip one over? Nope, my Spider-Man hands are activated so hard today. The first one is number 3. That is what is the first one that's activated. You can see number 3 is there. You can pass through your friendly miniatures as long as you don't stop onto the, you don't overlap the bases, obviously. So I'm going to move all of these because I don't think there are going to be any of them that's going to be in line of sight for Nora and so on. So what we'll do is I'll just activate all these. I'll be back. All of the Red Roach Swarms have activated, and the only one that close to Nora is number 5, charged and got a green die for when it is going to go to the next round and attack in melee. Uh-oh! Just to show you, 8 is there, 3 is there, let me see, number 6 is there, number 7 is there, and number 4 is there. Now, the reason why I moved them around like that is because I have to try to act a little bit like AI. Like, they're not all going to go towards Nora. But if I was playing as controlling the Rad Roaches for the second player, they would all swarm coming over this way. But they are not aware of what's going on. So because of that, they're kind of spread out searching for food. So now we are on round number 2. On the round number 2, and Nora is tied in combat, melee combat, so she is going to be using her tire iron to try to destroy this Red Roach Swarm. 4 or lower. And she gets a failure but a quick action. Gonna try to attack again for her second action. And she gets 8. And she needs a 4 or lower, so she fails that. Now, she's going to use her quick action to try again. Like, she's not having any luck at all today. So an 8 again, so she fails yet again. On to the Roach Swarm now. Let's see who's going to activate first. And it's going to be, let's pick this one, number 3. Number 3 is right there, gonna do a double move, and again, I'm going to activate them all off camera, and when something is about to happen, I'll be back to show you what it is. Every one of the the Red Roach Swarm has activated, except for number 5, which was just flipped over for the last activation, gets a green one, and a green one for an assist, not the green token, but just for an assist because that charged. So that is what's going and flying at Nora. This is not good. Needs a 3 or lower. Critical failure, but gets a quick action. Second attack. 7 minus 1 is 6, minus 1 is 5, but still fails because needs a 3. So that's a second attack. Actually, would have got rid of one of the greens. So sorry about that because of the bonus. So now, for the quick action, going to attack Nora. Actually, no, that's the second attack because it's a full health. So this is going to be the next action, which is going to be attacking again. And gets an 8 minus 2, still fails. So that would be the second attack. And again, because it's attacking full health, gets another bonus attack. That's a 1 with 2 armor breaks. So Nora's is 1, so it takes away 1. But 2, so that's going, Nora's going to take 1 damage, and it's going to be 1 radioactive damage for poor Nora. Nora got 1 radioactive damage, and now for the quick action, it's going to attack again. It gets the extra green die for the assist. So it's a 3, and it needs a 3, I thought I said. Yeah, 3 or more, but again, so an armor break because Nora only got 1. So it breaks through Nora's armor, so it's going to damage her for another radioactive hit. Round 2, and Nora already suffered 2 damage. This is not a good thing. That ends round 2, and now we're going on to round number 3. On round number 3, and Nora is going to take a crack shot at number 5. The green bonus token should have been gone from number 5 as well as number 3. Getting ahead of myself there, actually number 3 still has the green, but number 5 used up the green token. So Nora is going to take a hit at number 5. Nora needs a 4 or lower. Come on, Nora. Critical success, whoop whoop, and an armor break, and they only have 1 physical armor, so that means it goes through for 2 damage, and unfortunately the nuka-cola thing does nothing to it, so that's 2 damage for the first action to hit that Rad Roach. Rad Roach needs a 1, gets a 1, whoop 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 whoop, so that means that it's 2 minus 1, so it's 1 damage to that Rad Roach. Nora's gonna push her luck and try to do it again. Here goes, come on Nora. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. 4 or lower, baby. Got a 4, minus 3, and an armor break. So therefore, 2 more damage is going through directly to that Rad Roach. And that is going to be 3 damage with 1 health remaining. As you can see, that's 3 damage on that Rad Roach. It has a total of 4, and that ends the activation for Nora, and it's on to all the Rad Roach Swarms now. Mixing them up, mixing them up. Ooh, Spider-Man fingers. Number 3 is activating. Oh! Number 3 is right beside Nora, so gets a green for the attack, plus a green for the assist, and a green for the bonus. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 green to attack into Nora, and it has to hit onto a 3 or lower. Here goes. That's a 1. That's a, well, that was a 1. I flipped it. So that's a success. With an armor break, this does nothing. So that is going to be 1 hit for Nora, 1 damage, so she takes 1 more radiation damage. Not looking good at all for Nora at this point, early on in the game. 3 radiation damage for Nora. Second action, 2 green dice this time because they burned the bonus for the attack. So again, 3, gonna pull it off. 7, 6, 5, fails. But that is, again, it was at full health. It still is at full health, so that was 2 attacks. Because if you look at the card for the Rad Roach, again, I'm just swinging over here. It does say resolve 1 attack for every 2 health. You got to round up. So therefore, that was the second attack for that. So now, for the second action, it's going to do it one more time. And that's a critical failure. Boop, boop, boo. Too bad, Rad Roach Swarm. Next Rad Roach Swarm. What is it going to be? Where is it going to be at? Oh, I almost flipped it over with my spider hand fingers. So number 6. Number 6 is right there. So it's going to do a double move, obviously. So again, once I hit something that needs attention, I'll be back. Number 8 activated and did a charge for its first action. So it's behind Nora right there. So now we got to flip this to see what kind of bonus it gets. Gets a black bonus die. So obviously for the second action, it's going to attack. So it's at full health, so it's going to have 2 attacks at Nora. Poor little Nora. Lots of dice flying at Nora. It's got needs of 3 or lower. So black for what it flipped, green for the attack, and 2 assists. Oh boy. Oh, critical success. This is not a good thing. It's an armor break, so all damage is going through. But unfortunately, it's only, or fortunately, I mean, it's going to be just one of these. So Nora's got 4. So Nora has 6 health in total, so 2 more and she is totally toast. I'm not even on camera for this. Ugh! Alright, so now it's going to attack again, but because it's going to attack again, it has the attack and then the 2 assists for the green die. It needs a 3 again. There it goes. Critical failure, but it gets this quick action. And for the quick action, it's just going to attack one more time. Critical success. Oh, that hurts. That's 2 more damage, but no armor break. So now Nora needs to roll and roll really well here. Needs a 1, 2, failed. Boop, boop. So that is going to be 3 more damage onto Nora. You can see Nora already has 4 and 3 more damage. That's 5. That's 6. And that's 7. Uh-oh, because Nora has 6 health. So that means Nora is dead-o. Oh, that was so bad and nasty. Such a quick game. You know what that means, Nora? That means that you have become food for the Rad Roaches, and they are going to drag you away and put you here at the nest to feed the younglings. I have to say, Board Game Maniacs, that was a super fast game. That was only 3 rounds. We are on round number 3, and unfortunately, Nora did not last. She has been gobbled up by the Rad Roach Swarms. This is not a good thing. She didn't even get a chance to kill one of the Rad Roaches, but if she did, it would automatically spawn base to base with the nest. So Nora is becoming Rad Roach food, fertilizer, and some insulation for the nest for the Rad Roach. Ouch, ouch, ouchie. Whoa, that was, I think that is the fastest game I've played for Fallout Wasteland Warfare by Modifius Entertainment. Sorry guys, it's been so fast, but we have a lot more videos coming out this month, whether it is a battle report, a painting tutorial, or an unboxing, or what have you. I'm glad that you have stuck with me all along and watched this, but of course you stuck with me all along because of all the countless emails that we've been receiving to play Fallout Wasteland Warfare. This game, I can't say enough good things about this game. It is a mint game. I love the mechanics. I love the miniatures. It's just everything about this game I love immensely. So what I'd like you to do now is comment down below, let me know how I did in this game, let me know what you would have done differently. Would you have went this way, or would you kind of moved your way up around here? Again, everything is all random with this game when you're playing with AI and you're flipping over the numbers to see what your one activates and everything. And again, I wasn't playing with the AI card because I don't have the AI card for this yet, so I was kind of treating it as AI slash a second player controlling it. So hope you enjoyed this. It is a little bit of tweaks going on here. I'm definitely going to be visiting this in the future, this specific mission, to see if I'm going to beat it, because I want to destroy that crazy nest of the red roaches. It only has 4 health and it don't have any armor. It's not going to be easy, not going to be hard to destroy, but it's not going to be easy to get to. And that is the difficult part. Oh. So again, hope you enjoyed this Board Game Maniacs. Play some more Fallout. I hope you enjoy this theme month. Jump over to our Patreon account, patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs, to see the 3 different tier levels that you can join to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs. Go to Modifius.com and check out the Fallout, Wasteland Warfare, other products they have too as well. Great game, great mechanics, and I'm sure the other games will have awesome mechanics and miniatures like this one, because this here is just incredible. So don't forget to check them out too as well. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, you know what I'm going to say, and that is, yeah, I'm just waiting because I could hear everybody saying it, and it's not play more games. But play more games is very important. Jump over to Modifius, that's important too as well. But most importantly of all, and that is, be a maniac. I'll see you next time.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.